Yeah, yo, what's up? Yeah, no, I just came back from the park actually. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play, watch the game tonight. So, obviously it's a long game, so I want you to kind of you know, go over what happens, please. Please explain to me, the highlights essentially. What? Do you mean we lost? Oh, we didn't lose. We would never lose to West Ham that are sitting in the relegation zone. They've won one game in their previous nine attempts. A Chelsea team with Pulisic, Abraham, Kovacic, Kante, Mount, Willian on fire. We just beat City recently. We're into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Stop joking around, man. Be serious. A master tactician in Lampard, man. Be serious. No, I'm not having it. You're joking. We lost 3-2. We lost 3-2 to a relegation from the team that have got nothing going for them and another abysmal performance. I mean, you know what? Hello everyone, welcome to another video of mine. Come on, double A. This is a review for the Chelsea versus West Ham game, where we have lost to West Ham 3-2. Where shall I begin? Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that jazz, and comment down below what you guys think. I really want to see from you guys' point of view. Please help me out here. What is your point of view? What do you think of that performance? Because the way I see things is, obviously it's not good enough, but I'm looking at the top four situation and it's looking bleak. We had a massive opportunity tonight to really jump into leapfrog Leicester into third place, clear that gap, keep our distance between us, United and Wolves to 5 points, and have a 2 point gap ahead of Leicester. But instead we've lost to a team such as West Ham, who were in the relegation zone before the game was played. But we conceded 3 goals to them on top. I mean, there's so much I need to speak about. The defence is an absolute shambles. It's a diabolical shambles. And I'll be getting onto them in a second. But regarding top four, we have tough fixtures coming up. We've got Wolves at home. We got to go to Anfield. We haven't lost there for 2.5 years. We have some tough games coming up. And United and Wolves are only 2 points behind us with much easier fixtures with Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, firing on all cylinders. It's looking bleak. If we want to get top four, the defence needs to fix up. The defence needs to fix up, and there's certain players in there that need to be chucked out of the team because that simply is disgraceful. And I'm not saying that just for the sake of it. I don't want to run it for the sake of it, but I'm saying this for time. Yeah, this was coming in a sense because we beat Leicester on the weekend. I didn't do a review. I was unable to. I was busy, so apologies for that. But we didn't play well, and it was the same story here. And I need to clarify and stress a few things. Now, getting into the performance itself, there was some VAR drama, VAR decisions, etc., etc. Obviously West Ham, they scored the first goal, it was disallowed, then Willian went up the other end. Pulisic won the penalty again. He also won the free kick for our equaliser before West Ham scored the winner. But overall, it's not good enough. It genuinely isn't. West Ham have been poor. They've been piss poor all season. They've been in the relegation zone. They've been fighting for their lives. They've been shocking, like terrible. Honestly terrible. And I understand it's a London derby, and this is why I tweeted on social media. I said, I don't trust this club. I don't trust this club because we're gonna bottle it. I know we were gonna bottle it. Because I was more stressed and focused for this game than I was for City, if you believe it or not. I swear on my mother's life. Because against Man City, I knew that the way that we set up, the way Lampard was set up, it would counter what City wanted. But in this game, West Ham, that are a bogey team away from home, this is West Ham's cup final. Of course they're going to be turning up. Of course they're going to be turning up on a miserable Wednesday evening, drizzling with rain in London, in a London stadium, East London. I just, and now I really want to talk about that defence because I know Lampard has some things that I want to speak at Lampard in a second, and there's a lot of things that he needs to take the blame for. But the defence, I mean, let's start off with the keeper here, Kepa. I mean, the first goal, question marks need to be there's question marks. There's a question mark in my head, and there's a question mark in many Chelsea fans' heads because I'm baffled. I'm genuinely speechless by what he did. The corner comes in, okay, and I'll be getting to set piece again because that's pissing me off as well. The corner comes in, yeah. The West Ham defender, central centre back, he heads it, okay. Kepa runs in like a headless chicken into Azpilicueta and Antonio. He's not even looking ahead of him. He's just looking at the ball, which is fair enough, but zero awareness, zero direction, and his positioning. Don't get me started on his positioning. I'm an ardent supporter of Kepa. I support him. But it gets to a point now where enough is enough. I mean, I can't protect you there. I can't defend you. It is a schoolboy stuff. That is genuinely schoolboy stuff. They don't see at this level. How many keepers you see, taking brain-dead, baffling decisions. It's ridiculous. And also Tammy Abraham as well. I need to speak about his performance, but him on the line as well. He should have done a better job. The second goal goes in and the defence, Alonso, dragged out of position. Rudiger, again, getting twisted by his man. The whole thing was a mess. And I'm not just going to blame Kepa here because the defence was also a mess. Alonso, again, out of position. Time and time again, he would put the ball he'd cross the ball. He'd put the ball into the box, into a dangerous position. But the West Ham players, especially Cresswell, the right back, would just let Alonso cross in because he's not going to do anything with it. He's not going to do anything with it. He's brain dead. He's not going to do anything with it. Rudiger was abysmal. One of the worst performances I've seen from Rudiger. But what should I expect? What should I expect? I shouldn't expect anything different. I genuinely shouldn't because, Rudiger, I've said it for time and time again, he is our worst centre-back. I don't need to keep repeating myself. His positional awareness is shocking. He has no idea what the offside trap is. His aerial duels and ability, he never wins any. Ball playing ability, average. There's nothing he's good at. That genuinely, he is overrated, very, very overrated by rival fans. And there's a reason why Chelsea fans don't rate him. He is piss poor. That defensive transition, again, and the third goal, getting caught on the counter like that. I saw that coming. I genuinely saw it coming. Everyone on Twitter going, oh, we could get the winner here. No, of course we're not going to. Because we can't break down low blocks. West Ham were sitting in a low and they were waiting for an opportunity, waiting for that counter. And they pounced. And the end result? Yarmolenko finesses into the corner and we lose 3-2. Nothing to say. I didn't even shout. I didn't scream. I was fuming inside, but I didn't scream because, I low-key expected that. I genuinely did. And I was worried for this game. I genuinely was. I'm still worried for top four. Obviously when the substitution came on with Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming on, Giroud coming on, they obviously made the impact, which was positive. And Pulisic, again, a terrific performance. Should have scored in the first half. Won our penalty, won our free kick. No complaints. And Willian as well. Props to him. He got a brace tonight. And, Willian's been on fire this current month. Really underrated since Project Restart. But I need to start questioning Lampard's tactics. Jorginho being left out for fourth game in a row. Kante playing at the end position. Again, another average performance where he's not progressing the ball well. He's moving around in that position, and it's not his fault because that is not his natural position. He's losing the ball. He's not winning enough balls. That midfield is getting completely overrun. There is zero balance in that midfield. And if you're going to play that formation, I have no problem with Kante playing that. But then don't try and play out the back because you haven't got any Kovacic's or Jorginho's or Gilmore's to play that ball from a transition from that defensive midfield towards the attack. You might as well play high balls because why are you trying to play out the back when there's no Jorginho? It makes zero sense. That is down to the tactics. That is down to Lampard. I'm disappointed with Lampard tonight because he got it completely wrong. I thought he got the lineup completely wrong. He got the subs right, but the subs came on way too late, and I was really disappointed tonight. And it's so frustrating because again, it's another golden opportunity thrown away to essentially leapfrog Leicester into third place. The defence cost us once again, and I understand we want to improve our attack. I understand that Kai Havertz is a priority, and he should be a priority. Don't get me wrong, but the defence needs also to be fixed. Potential keeper if there is available, if we can cash in on Kepa. Potential upgrades on defences. I'm not talking about slight upgrades. We need major upgrades, major surgery on that defence. I'm talking your world-class centre-back that can instantly make an impact in that position. I rate Christensen. I think he's our best centre-back. Well, we need a top-class centre-back to partner with him. We need a left-back because Alonso, I'm sorry, he ain't cutting it and he's never cut it. He's a good left wing back, but he ain't a left back. It's simple as that. Azpilicueta, poor performance, but to be fair to him, he's been good. Reece James nowhere to be seen, but the whole thing is a shambles. Honestly, the whole thing is a shambles. Dreadful, atrocious. It's just, honestly, it's infuriating, man. It's genuinely infuriating. We have to march on now. And we just need to hope that, United start dropping points and, we need to quickly get back on that winning run. But it's just so frustrating to lose in the last seconds like that. On a defensive transition, our defence is so poor and our midfield just got overrun completely. And Abraham as well, again, one of his worst performances I have seen in the Chelsea shirt. And he's been poor for some time now, poor from some time, and he's trying to earn a brand new lucrative contract. Well, you ain't helping yourself. Werner's on your case now, and I'm happy we signed Werner, because if you're not performing, Werner's taking your spot. It's as simple as that. We don't have time for time waste. And if you want to win titles, if you want to win championships, if you want to win a Champions League, you do not win the big trophies by performing like that. The inconsistencies, beating City one week, the reigning back-to-back champions, and they're losing to relegation for the teams like West Ham, who've won one game in the previous 9 Premier League games. It's just some kind of a joke. Like, this is it's just a complete farce. But I'm gonna wrap up the review there, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, like the video, comment down below what you think as well. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Peace.